Okay, well that's it. You made a watermark. Wasn't so bad, right? Hopefully things went smooth for you. If not, go ahead and go back, watch that video again, make sure you've got that process down. That's one of those things that we only have to do once, so just follow along with me. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to reach out. But I'm assuming you got it. So let's move on, let's create that action, and we'll jump right into it. So how are we going to create this action, right? We're going to open up Photoshop here in a little bit. We'll dive right in, and I'll walk you through the process of how to create an action. It's super, super simple, and you're going to be pretty soon creating actions for all kinds of things. As you'll see in my Photoshop, if you look closely, I've got a whole slew of things that are actions. So if you do something over and over and over a lot of times, just create an action for it. It's way faster. You just hit play, boom, does it. And if it's just like one or two little minor things, it does it so fast it's not even funny. So maybe you spend 10 minutes every image correcting these things or that things or whatever. You do this thing, whatever it is, you do it over and over and over, just create an action for it. If it's kind of the same every single time, great, just make it an action. So we're not going to use this action to necessarily edit photos, although you can, and in a bonus feature at the end, I'm going to jump into that for you. But first, in this context, we're using an action because we're telling Photoshop we want to take this huge group of images. Say we have 10,000 images. We want to resave all of these files, which isn't part of the action. We're going to make that smaller. That's a processing thing. What we're using the action for is to place the watermark on those. So that watermark we just made, that last video, now we're going to plug that into an action, and we're going to tell Photoshop when we run the image processor, we're going to use this action, and this action is going to perfectly place this watermark, plaster it all over our image, so when somebody takes a screenshot, everybody and their dog knows about it. Okay, so let's dive right into the computer. I won't hold you up any longer. Let's get after it. So make sure Photoshop's open.